Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now a few months ago HAVA sent me the tabletop dishwasher to have a look at and to see what I thought. Now I was really impressed with that, and it's the kind of thing that you could use in numerous locations, including for example in caravans and motorhomes. Now they've reached out again and sent me the HAVA T2, I believe it's called, fully automatic washing machine. Now this little thing would also, in my opinion, be perfect in motorhomes, caravans and anywhere where you're a bit limited for space. So I've got a few bits to fix onto it. I'll get that done now. Then we'll get some water in it and give it a go. Right, so Suzanne's going in to see exactly what we've got with the machine, and here we've got a user manual. Obviously that'll be helpful, and then that's a bit of packaging between the top lid door and the inner door. And then down inside, what she found in here. So this looks like, yeah, the inner door. Got to install that before we can use it. Then we also get the cold water feed pipe. It's just a standard one. And then also the pipe for the waste. And then the first thing I'm going to have to install is this protective bottom plate. And it does come with a couple of screws. There's one on the left hand side there. This is the bottom of the machine, remember? So there's this screw on the left hand side on the bottom there, and then there's another one on the right hand side. Now you want to do these up nice and tight and just check that it's in place. And then I put the machine the right way up, and it's time to install this inner lid. Now you can see there that piece I'm peeling off there, that's a clip that you sort of put in to work as one of the hinges. And I'm just showing you that little lug on the side there. As you can see, you put that down inside like that and it goes into the hole. But the one on the left hand side, you can see there's a little pin there. As you can see, I've just put that in and pushed it over, and that's that all sorted and well, ready to go. And then it's time to install the cold water feed pipe. It's pretty standard for any dishwasher or washing machine here in the UK. And you can see me there pointing out that black washer. Make sure that's in there. And then all you've got to do is screw it on. Now you can use your hand to do this and just keep turning it, and it will start to get a lot stiffer. Remember, you want to get that as tight as you possibly can so that you don't get any leaks. And then it's the wastewater pipe, and you'll find that at the bottom of the rear of the machine. And you can see me pushing the pipe on there. Now there is this clamp, it's a finger clamp, and it is pretty tight, but it does need to be. But there you go, see it, and that's what you want. So it looks like that. So that's the washing machine assembled. It wasn't really too difficult. And if you are limited for space, here's the dimensions of the machine. It's 75 centimeters high, 42 centimeters wide and 45.5 centimeters deep. So you could use it in your laundry room, you could use it in your bathroom, and you could even take it away with you in your caravan or your motorhome. So there you go, all assembled and ready to go. So let's get some tea towels in it, some detergent, and see what it does. Right, so obviously I need to lift the lid like that. Now another thing I should point out to you here is this lock for the lid. So just push the drum away slightly because it makes it easy to get to, and then you just turn that like that. Right, so let's have a closer look at the buttons that control this washing machine. So here we have the power button. And then here we have the water level and child lock button. In the middle here we've got an LED display that obviously you won't see until it's turned on. And then next to that we've got the program and timer button. And then here we've got the start and pause button. Right, so let's make a start. So open the lid and the inner lid, and then get the detergent inside. And then shut that properly and then drop down that lid there. So this button here is the on off, so you just press and hold that and you'll see the LEDs come on there. Not overly bright because I do have a light shining on this. Now this next one is water level and child lock. First of all, the child lock. Once you press that, no other buttons will work at all, only the on-off button. And for water levels, L1 is for low water level, L2 and L3. So let's just see that. Anyway, there's L3, L4 and L1. So I'll go through that again. L1 is for low water level, L2 and L3 are for medium, and L4 is for high. And I think for what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be L2. The LED display, when a wash program is running, the LED display will display the time left in minutes. When the delayed start function is enabled, the LED will display the time in hours until the wash program is completed. And when an error occurs, the LED will display the corresponding error code. The short press on this button to switch between normal, quick, gentle, heavy colours, rinse and spin, spin and tub clean. So that's the different selections you've got. And at the end here, once you've got everything set up, you press that to start it and to stop it. So I guess all we have to do now is to press this and away it goes. There we are. Yep, lift the lid and it stops the machine, but then once you put the lid down it carries on. And it does say just here, as you can see, gentle. So we'll let that get on and go back in a minute. Right, what I'm going to do now is just to take a look. Let's see, lift this up here and let's see what's occurring in here. There. Lots of soap suds, so okay, no worries, because when I shut that down it will just continue on its cycle. It's spinning, as you can see there, and now that's not too bad. A little bit of shake with it, but nothing much. There we go, so it's just dumped all of that water and had a spin. Okay, it's still spinning, there's 13 minutes left, so I'd imagine that's what it'll do now. Up till the end of the cycle, just get as much of the water out of the material that it can. Let's see. Oh, let's remove this while I'm at it, what the detergent was in. Yeah, it's spinning, you can see the towels on the edge of the drum. I'm actually really impressed with it, to be honest. It just gets on and does what it's supposed to do. Oop. Enjoyed it so much, he wanted to go back in. So what do you think? Okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they look perfectly clean. So, all in all, it's
good for a portable wash machine.
So there you go. So I haven't used a lot of washing machines myself, but that one was fairly easy to use. The instruction manual was a help, and with the buttons and things, and as far as I'm concerned with washing machines, it did everything that it was supposed to do. And really well, you know. You used it a couple of times, didn't you?
Yeah, it was all right. It was quite good for a little lightweight, movable washing machine.
We're Paul and Suzanne, and we'd love you to join us on our days out.